want to talk a little bit about installing our hybrid edging in a landscape application. I have here a stone walkway butting up against grass, and I have obviously an edge here already. So a couple options when I'm installing this edging is I can go through with a flat shovel or an edging shovel, or even with an edging tool. So that would be a great way to lay out for your edge. If I do a natural edge where I have no existing edge already, I'm going to use my marking paint, and I'll get down there and I'm just going to make dots and make a nice flowing curve. Then I can follow that. But when I have this application like this, I'm going to use my saw, my cutoff saw. I'm a hardscaper. Cutoff saws are very comfortable for me. So you can see once I fire up my saw, I'm going to cut this curve. So I get the question asked every once in a while as far as when I'm cutting with a saw like this, whether it damages your diamond blade. And the answer is it could maybe take a little bit of life out of it, but I would say not enough to speak of. You're cutting a soft material, sometimes you're cutting through some rocks, but it really isn't going to affect your diamond blade. When I keep my eyes focused ahead, some guys will even use the two hands to hold it. Once you get comfortable using the one hand, you have a lot of control, and your visual of keeping your eyes focused way ahead helps to keep those nice flowing curves. So my next step now on this stone walkway, dig in with my flat shovel. I'm going to pull my stone away so I don't get it contaminated, and then I'm going to dig out with the dirt. So the next process is to make a nice flat pad so my edging's sitting nice and level on that base. By holding my shovel on a little bit of an angle, I'm able to run that across there. It's going to make this distance about my 4 inches, and that makes it nice and flat. So when installing the hybrid edging, when I'm making a curve such as this, I have the option of snipping. So I can snip these pockets, which is going to give me a nice flowing curve. I don't want to snip more than what I have to, because obviously you get your strength. It's very rigid by itself, the way it is. So once I start snipping, that's going to take the strength out of it, but it does give you the option of doing your nice curves. And basically I'm just going to take a snips like this, cut it, twist it a little bit. That's going to allow me to bend this. If I want to do a sharp curve, I also have the option of snipping here, here, and then back in the V. So that's going to allow me a real sharp curve, and I can show you how to do that. So you can see you can make real nice sharp curves. I also could bend this tab up to make a complete 90. Or I can cut it right off also. So very user-friendly for your curves, whether it be inside or whether it be outside. So I'm going to cut now every other one on the edging to give me that nice curve, and if I have to cut more, I always can when I'm installing it. When it comes time to connecting it, use my standard 10-inch spikes. As you can see, I've overlapped it. Then I'm going to take a spike and drive it down through both pieces to hold them together. Check your curves, make sure they're nice and flowing. So going down into your hard packed soils like that, and that 60-degree angle, again, we're stitching this edging down in with our spikes of V, so it's going to eliminate that edging. We see so often our border edging picking up out of the ground over time. I'm going to skip 4 holes, and then I'll go the opposite direction to again get those opposite angles. With the hybrid edging, you can see I've cut my grass, I've got my edging started in here. Now it's just a matter of pulling that stone back to the edging. But you can see the nice flowing curves that you can get down through a walkway. Really nice, flowing, and yet that really classy looking aluminum crisp edge on the very top. That's a nice crisp look.